So welcome back to Ambuja Public School E-classes. Now Maths teacher Pallavi Singhal. So we have been discussing chapter 10, time and temperature. In the previous video number 1, we have learnt about clock and convert 12 hours to 24 hours and vice versa. Now the next topic that we are going to discuss is duration of time. So duration of time means elapsed time. So what is elapsed time? It is the time in between two events, start time and end time. So what are the strategies to find elapsed time? Mountains, hills, rocks, T-chart, zoom, number line, addition and subtraction, founding duration of time by regrouping of hours and minutes, minutes and seconds. So in this video we are going to discuss how to find the strategies of finding elapsed time or duration, time duration, and then temperature. So these are the 4 strategies that we are going to discuss. So let us consider mountains as 1 hour, hills as 5 or 10 minutes, rocks as 1 minute. So these are the mountains, these are the hills, and these are the rocks. So let us take a question. Find the time duration between 9:30 a.m. and 2:55 p.m. So here the start time is 9:30 a.m. and the end time is 2:55 p.m. This is the start time and this is the end time. So now let us see if we start the time on the number line. This is 9:30 a.m. So 1 hour shows the mountains, show the 1 hour. After 1 hour the time is 10:30 a.m. Again 1 hour, after 1 hour it is 11:30 a.m. After 1 hour it is 12:30 p.m. After 1 hour it is 1:30 p.m. Again after 1 hour the time is 2:30 p.m. Now we are going to find the difference in minutes. So after 10 minutes the time will be 2:40 p.m. Again after 10 minutes the time will be 2:50 p.m. and then we make small rocks. This is showing the time 5 p.m. So this is 2:55 p.m. Now let us add all the 1 hour plus all the hours, it is equal to 5 hours. All the minutes, 10 minutes plus 10 minutes plus 5 minutes, 25 minutes. So the total time duration between 9:30 a.m. to 2:55 p.m. is 5 hours 25 minutes. Now using addition and subtraction, here same question, start time 9:30 a.m. or we will convert it into 24 hours clock. It is 9:30 hours. Then end time is 2:55 p.m. or 14:55 hours. We have converted the time into 24-hour clock time. So hours and minutes. So here this is 14 hours 55 minutes. We do the subtraction. This is 55 minus 30 is 25 minutes. 14 minus 9 is 5. So the time elapsed is 5 hours 25 minutes. Now this is a T-chart. How do we find time? The time start time is 9:36 a.m. and end time is 2:55 p.m. So we make a T-chart where this is time in hours and this is hours, the elapsed time. So let us find out. So 9:36 to 40 it's 4 minutes. Then 9:40 to 10:40 it is 1 hour. 10:40 to 11:40 it is again 1 hour. 11:40 to 12:40 is again 1 hour. 12:40 again 1 hour. 12:40 to 1:40 is 1 hour. 1:40 to 12:40 is again 1 hour. Then the time between is the 2:40 to 2:50, the time passed is 10 minutes. 2:50 to 2:55 is 5 minutes. Now let us add the time. The total time is 5 hours 29 minutes. So this is how we can find time, elapsed time, using T chart and using the subtraction. Here 9:36 a.m. is the start time, end time is 11:15 a.m. So here the minutes are less than, so we will borrow 60 minutes from here. So this becomes 60 plus 15, 75. 75 minus 36 is 39, and here 10 minus 9 is 1. So the time duration is 1 hour 39 minutes. Another method is zoom method. So we'll find the time between 9:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. So the time passed is 30 minutes. Between 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. it is 60 minutes. 11 a.m. to 11:45 it is 45 minutes. So the total time is 1 hour plus 30 minutes plus 45 minutes. 60 minutes can be written as 1 hour. So the time elapsed is 2 hours 15 minutes. Now finding the answer, let us take another question. 7:25 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. So 7:25 a.m. to 8 a.m. it is 35 minutes. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. it is 2 hours. 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. it is 45 minutes. So we add the time, 2 hours plus 35 minutes for 45 minutes. So the total time is 3 hours 20 minutes. So let us find using the addition and subtraction. Again here end time is 10:05 a.m. So 5 is less than 60. We borrowed 60 minutes from here. The time becomes 65. So 65 minus 25 is 40. 9 minus 7 is 2. So the time duration is 2 hours 40 minutes. Another is elapsed time, that is on the number line. Here the clock is showing the time 10:10 and the another clock is showing 12:15. Let us draw a number line and mark on it. And so this is 10:10. This is 1 hour. 11:10. Then for minutes it is the smaller loop. The time is 11:50. Again 11:52. After 25 minutes we have the time is 12:15. So the time passed is 1 hour plus 40 minutes plus 25 minutes is equal to 2 hours 5 minutes. So these are various strategies. This is the usual method using finding the addition and subtraction. We place the digits in a place value chart. Here the place value chart has, instead of ones and tens, it is minutes and hours. And then here again we have to borrow 60, because this 15 is less than, we cannot subtract 20 from 15. So we do not borrow 100, we borrow 60 minutes. 60 plus 15 is 75. 75 minus 20 is 55. Here 11 minus 10 is 1. So the time passed is 1 hour 55 minutes. So this is our another strategy. 5:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. So what we do is we subtract the hours. 11:45 to 5:45 it is 6 hours. Just by on the number line we are going from the back hand side from right to left, and then find the difference between. So 11:45 to 5:45 it is 6 hours, and 5:45 to 5:30 is 15 minutes. Then again, if the time is AM and PM time given, there is a difference of AM and PM, so we convert the time into 24-hour clock. If one of the time given is PM, so we convert it into 24-hour clock, and then we do the subtraction. So here 12:20 AM means 20 hours, because it is midnight, 0:20 hours, and end time is 3:10 PM, so this becomes 15:10 hours in 24-hour clocks. So we borrow 1 hour from here. This becomes 70. 70 minus 20 is 50. 14 minus 0 is 14. So the time duration is 14 hours 50 minutes. Now Ishan watched two shows. The first show started at 6:35 p.m. and lasted 45 minutes. So here start time is given and duration is given. The second show began immediately after the first show. It lasted one. Again time duration is given, end time is not given. So when start time is given and duration is given and end time we have to find out, then we are going to add. So what we are doing, we have started from 6:35 p.m. After 1 hour the time will be 7:35 p.m. Again after 1 hour the time will be 8:35 p.m. and 5 minutes extra, so 8:40 p.m. So the end time is 8:40 p.m. So when start time and duration is given, we add the time. Here Akif spent 1 hour 15 minutes doing his mathematics homework. He spent 30 minutes less doing his science homework than his mathematics homework. How much time did Akif spend doing homework for both subjects altogether? So here there is no start time and end time, only duration is given. So 1 hour 15 minutes was the time for doing maths homework, and for the science homework he took 30 minutes less than maths homework. So we will subtract from 1 hour 30 minutes 15 minutes, we can convert it into 1 hour is 60 minutes plus 15 75 minutes. 75 minutes minus 30 is 45 minutes. So he took 45 minutes to do his science homework. So the total time taken will be time taken for maths homework and time taken for science homework. The time is 1 hour 60 minutes or 2 hours. So this is how we can solve different word problems based on time. So now practice for a dance competition started at, now here the start, it's not hours, it is dates. So number of days from 16th July to 31st July we count on fingers, it is 16. Number of days from 1st August to 23rd August is 23. So we add both the days and the time is 39 days. Now there is another question. Sahil was born on 13th August. How old was he on 24th November 2014? So number of days from 13th August to 31 August, it is 19. Number of days in September, it is 30. Number of days in October, it is 31, because we are counting from August to November. And number of days from 1st November to 23rd November, it is 23. So we add all the days and then the total days are 103 days. So Sahil's age on 24 November was 103 divided by 30, because 1 month has 30 days. We take, so then the total, the age of Sahil is 3 months 44 days on 24th November. So Arpita started reading a book on 24th March and finished it on 10th April at the same year. How long did she take to read the book? So starting date is 24th March, ending date is 10th April. So we count the number of days from 24th March to 31st March, it is 8. Number of days from 1st April to 10th April, it is 10. We add both the days and the days are 18 days. So Arpita took 18 days to read the book. Mohit went on tour to Bengaluru. He started on 13 January 2018 and returned to 9th February 2018. How long was his tour? So his starting date was 13 Jan, finishing date was 9th Feb. Number of days from 13th Jan to 31st Jan is 18. Number of days from 1st Feb to 9th Feb is 9. So total time taken for tour is 18 plus 9 is 27 days. So total time taken for the tour is 27 days. Let us take another question. Ritika is 12 years old. 12 years 4 months. So here now we are going to find the time duration of years and months. And her brother is Ayush is 6 years old. 6 years 8 months old. How much older is Ritika from Ayush? So here we have to subtract. So here again, here the place value chart is using months and years. We put the place value, the digits in the place value chart and do the subtraction. So 12 years 4 months and 6 years 8 months. Here 8 is more than 4. So we will borrow 1 year and add to here. So 4 plus 12 is 16. 16 minus 8 is 8 months. And here 11 minus 6 is 5. So Ritika is 5 years 8 months older than Ayush. So when we have to borrow from minutes from hours, we borrow 60. For seconds we borrow 60, and for years and months we borrow 1 year. So this is what we have to keep in mind. These are the strategies that we have to follow while solving the sums based on time. Now let us understand temperature. So what is temperature? Temperature tells how hot or cold something is. It is measured with a thermometer. It is measured in degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. So if the mercury is low, then it is cold. If the mercury is high, it is hot. So if it decreases, it gets colder. If it increases, it gets hotter. So this is the rise of mercury that is being depicted by red mark. So tool to measure temperature is thermometer. So how many types of thermometer are there? There are 2 types of thermometer. Celsius, for example, water freezes at 0 degree and boils at 100 degree. So both their scale is different. Fahrenheit, for example, on this scale water freezes at 32 degree and boils at 212 degrees. So that is the difference between the 2 types of temperature. So using a thermometer, we can check the temperature. We have been using it. We have seen thermometers at our home. There are 2 types of thermometer: mercury thermometer and digital thermometer. So here these are the difference between the 2 scales. Water freezes at 0 degree in degree Celsius and 32 degree at degree Fahrenheit. Boils in degree Celsius at 100 degree centigrade, and at Fahrenheit is 212 degree centigrade. The normal body temperature in degree Celsius is 37 degree Celsius, and for Fahrenheit it is at 98.6. So when we are measuring temperature, if we are having fever and we are measuring temperature, we measure the temperature in degree Fahrenheit, not in degree Celsius. So we can also convert Fahrenheit to Celsius and Celsius to Fahrenheit. So there is a formula to convert temperature from Fahrenheit scale into Celsius scale. Subtract 32 from the temperature and then multiply it by 5/9. So given temperature in degree Fahrenheit, we subtract 32 from here and then we multiply by 5/9. To convert temperature from Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale, multiply temperature by 9/5 and then add. So it is exactly opposite of what we are doing here. So let us watch a video on temperature and learn how to convert.
Temperature is the degree of hotness. Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of a body. The body temperature is measured using a clinical thermometer. The Celsius scale is used in the metric system. In India, we follow the metric system. So, we use the Celsius scale. Fahrenheit scale is used in countries like USA. Both Celsius and Fahrenheit scale are different. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. In Fahrenheit scale, water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit and boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The normal body temperature in Fahrenheit scale is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, while in Celsius scale it is 37 degrees Celsius. We can also convert from one scale to the other using a conversion formula. We know the freezing and the boiling point of water in both scales. In Celsius scale, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Difference between both scales equals 100. Number of divisions between freezing and boiling point equals 100. In Fahrenheit scale, water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit and boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Difference equals 180. Number of divisions between freezing and boiling point equals 180. Therefore, each degree on the Celsius scale equals 180 upon 100 equals 9 upon 5 degree on Fahrenheit scale. Therefore, to convert Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit temperature, multiply the Celsius temperature by 9 upon 5 and add 32 degrees to the result. That is, degrees Celsius into 9 upon 5 plus 32 equals degrees Fahrenheit. Or 9 upon 5 plus 32 equals Fahrenheit. Example 1. Normal body temperature equals 37 degrees Celsius. Therefore, 9 upon 5 into 37 plus 32 equals 66.6 plus 32 equals 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Example 2. 50 degrees equals dash degrees Fahrenheit. 9 upon 5 into 50 plus 32 equals 90 plus 32 equals 122 degrees Fahrenheit. To convert Fahrenheit to Celsius scale, first subtract 32 and then multiply 5 upon 9. Example 1. 122 degrees Fahrenheit equals dash degrees Celsius. 122 minus 32 into 5 upon 9 equals 90 into 5 upon 9 equals 50 degrees Celsius. Example 2. 72 degrees Fahrenheit equals dash degrees Celsius. 72 minus 32 into 5 upon 9 equals 40 into 5 upon 9 equals 200 upon 9 equals 22.22 degrees Celsius.
So dear children, hope you have watched the video carefully. Now let us convert 122 Fahrenheit into degrees Celsius. So the formula is Fahrenheit minus 32 multiplied by 5 upon 9. So 122 minus 32 is 90. 90 divided by 9 is 10 and 10 5s are 50. Let us take another example. 212 degree Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. So 212 minus 32, it is 180. So 180 divided by 9 is 20 and 20 multiplied by 5 is 100 degrees centigrade. Now let us convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. So the temperature in Celsius scale is 70 degree. According to the formula, 70 multiplied by 9 upon 5 plus 32. So this is 9 so this is 126 plus 32, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. So here 125 degree, so 125 degree multiplied by 9 upon 5 or 125 divided by 5 is equal to 25 multiplied by 9 plus 32. So this is 257 degree Fahrenheit. So this is how we convert from one temperature to second temperature. So dear children, our time is up now for today. Now you all have to do is to practice the skills you have learned. So you have learned to find time duration, learn to convert to temperature. With this we have finished our chapter number 10. Thank you and have a nice day.